what is so strong about this weapon? This weapon has so many different things. The amazing part of it all is that you can get it as soon as you get to Lookout Landing right here on Hyrule Field. This Lookout Landing, and the whole thing that you're going to need to do this and to break your game early on is going to be here, here, and here. And as you can see, you don't really have to travel that far away. You don't really need to do a whole lot of different stuff. I do have higher level weapons. I do have some shrines on my belt, but I am just going to be basically using the very basic stuff gear that you will have at this point. So I would advise for you to take this shrine, complete this shrine as soon as possible, and to complete this shrine as soon as possible, because they are going to be your fast travel locations that you are going to be using every time that you come back here. And basically, we have some enemies in here. They are going to be higher leveled for me because then again I have completed some shrines already, so there is indeed that. I'm going to take care of the smaller enemies, and I am also going to get rid of some of the weapons that I have right here, just to make this a little bit more doable for a new player, someone that just started early game. So we have one guy right there, we have those guys. We're going to take the weapons that those guys have. Then again, that is a black one. We're not going to be using anything about that. But this guy, for example, that has a regular base weapon. It's very easy to kill. And most of these guys that you have right here, they are going to be base level. They are not going to be high tier as the ones that you see me fighting right here. So basically you're going to take the weapons that they dropped. Let me see if I can find it. I think that one of them is burning. Yeah, it is burning, so I should take that thing as soon as possible. There we go. We got the wooden stick and the traveler's sword. And that is going to be just basically more than enough. You should be getting more stuff than me. Mainly, again, because they should, you should be able to kill the big one and the other one, which should be at the very highest, a tier 3. Let me get rid of something else as well to pair that up. I think that is a low tier, so we can definitely use that thing as well. So let's get rid of... I do not really want to get rid of my weapons, but for the purpose of science, let's do so. So that is something that we should be taking. Now we're going to fast forward. I'll see you guys in a bit. We're going to be heading over here. So then again, we are on the Crenel Hills. We have the shrine right here. What we're going to get from this place, this is a guaranteed spawn. You will always find it. We're going to be looking for a durable, extra durable club. The extra durable club, this is what we're going to be using to make our weapon. But we're going to be using the basic weapons that we got from the basic enemies to basically get everything else. Then again, as you can see, this guy is a higher tier for me, and as you can see, he has the club. He shouldn't be that much of a higher tier for you. He should be a very basic one, so you should most definitely be able to clear this guy up. With this guy, I am going to be using something stronger, because like I said, this is a black version of an enemy, so I am going to be using something a little bit better just to get rid of him. But like I said, with basic weapons like these ones that you gathered, for you should be more than enough to deal with him. And yeah, just place some rocks or some monster materials that you gathered around. I'm just going to finish him up real fast in here to get the weapon that we're looking for. And there you go. We have these sturdy wooden stick. And it is very important that you also have all of these monster materials, parts and stuff that you should be carrying up, because we're going to use them to fight the main enemy that we are looking for. And the main enemy that we're looking for is going to be right here on the Crenel Hills cave, right here. So I'll see you guys in a bit. So once you are inside here, once you are inside the cave, there should be a pretty substantial amount of rocks that you can use. Just do remember to do not use your durable wooden stick. You are going to be using to keep that as a main weapon. The rest of the stuff that you gathered, make hammers with it, because it's very very useful to use hammers against this guy. And you can also get materials from this guy. The other amazing part about this is that you can get a huge load of materials by fighting this guy. Then again, it's going to be a Talus, but this Talus is stronger. The material of the Talus in itself is stronger. It is not that difficult to defeat him on itself. So let's get another hammer going right here. And let's see if we have more rocks around. A boulder would be nice. But if we do not get a boulder, then shouldn't be that much of an issue either. Let's get this. What other stuff do we have? I do believe that I do have a soldier's broadsword, which is a very early weapon that you will get as well. So let's get this bad boy as well. And let me see, what else do we have? We have the... yeah, this is also low level. That is the Talus. So let's actually get rid of this guy real fast. And you know the drill. With Talus, it really is not that difficult to defeat these guys. All you have to do is stand on top of them. Sometimes he might actually kill you if you're not careful enough. But as you can see, I'm dealing more than enough damage. And with a couple of weapons like this, should be more than enough for you to be able to defeat him. If he throws you up, it doesn't matter, he's not going to deal that much damage. The damage that he's going to deal to you is that if he hits you, he's going to probably one-shot you. If he knocks you down, he's not going to do so. So we come back here. Like I was saying, the amazing part about this farming method is that apart from giving you a very strong, absurdly overpowered weapon for early game, it's also going to give you a whole bunch of materials. And every time that there's a blood moon, you can come back here over and over and over again. And as a matter of fact, I didn't actually have the necessity to use the weapons that I was using for this guy. They take quite a little bit more for you to defeat this guy with these basic weapons, but as you can see, it's more than definitely doable, and they shouldn't be breaking before you get rid of that guy. I'm not going to use anything with attack power. I do believe that I have attack power in here. Just regular apples, hitting an apple will be more than enough for you if you're early game, because at the end of the day, as you can see, when he throws me down, he's just dealing half a heart of damage. And it's basically a loop. It's a loop, it's going to take a while, and using basic weapons, you do realize, you can see that the guy is actually quite strong. We shouldn't be here. This is actually a little bit later in the game. You should be a little bit more prepared, but if you want to be broken like myself, he's being annoying right now. If you want to be broken like myself, and have a steady source of weapon at all times, this is what you should be doing. And basically, with the weapon that this guy is going to give you, you're going to one-shot every single basic enemy in the entire game. And as you can see, oh boy, give me all of that. We got a diamond, we got diamonds, we got topazes, we got ambers, luminous stone, we have a whole bunch of different things and a whole bunch of different materials that you can get around here in the cave if you want to do so. But basically, remember that strengthened glove that we acquired back then? Remember, you have to go get that one first, and then use fuse, and there you go. And we have a very strong luminous stone Talus hammer. We have durable, extra durable, and whatnot. And this guy, early game, this is going to one-shot everything in front of you. The amazing thing is that because of the light, you can also use this thing in caves, in the depths, if you want to go exploring to the depths. This is going to be amazing. It's just has so many uses. You can break things with it, you can kill enemies with it, and also you're going to get very rich by using this farming method, because then again, every time that there's a blood moon, you just come here, you get this bad boy, and you're going to stock up with diamonds, topazes, luminous stones, stuff that you can use as material, elixirs, to sell it, get money. And yeah, all in all, this just makes your life so much easier. And every time that you come back, you will always have enough weapons that you will be able to skip this step by killing the enemies in here. The reason that I did this step is that because maybe when you start the game, when you come from here, you're not going to have that many weapons. But as you were able to see, it's just basically going to take 2 sticks and a rock. And that's it. That's everything that you're going to be needing to defeat this guy. And it's going to give you this amazing, absurdly powerful weapon that you can get just as soon as you start the game. If you like the information, if you find the content useful, like the video, super appreciated. No one's told you today you're a gorgeous and beautiful person. You're indeed a gorgeous and beautiful person. Subscribe to the channel. Now I'll be seeing you goddamn gorgeous and beautiful people in the next one. Have a beautiful day, and goodbye.